Brett Berry, our terrific analyst, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So the Savages will get the first possession. Wembanyama high post. No good there off the double clutch.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the Clippers call time here. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the try. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Outside Tatum. Back to Cunningham. No good on the three. One-on-one here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Such good length for a guard. Opponents struggled to keep Gilgeous-Alexander from scoring the basketball.
Here's Cunningham. And Embiid pulls it down.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
McGrady outside. That three off the mark. Here are the Savages. 4-point game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And Cade Cunningham with the three.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A nice read, as usual, by Gilgeous-Alexander.
New York trails by 3. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ingram. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
Here's Porzingis. Fires from way outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Duncan at the elbow. Porzingis with the steal. And here is Los Angeles now. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Duncan.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Outside, Porzingis. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
The kick out to Tatum. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Savages, what do you think, guys?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Pass to Markkanen. Rebounded by Tatum.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Clippers moving the ball around. Good on the three-point shot. Simmons got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Duncan. The second chance effort. And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
Good to see Cunningham getting in and hustling like that on the glass.
On the wing, Markkanen. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Markkanen with the block.
Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
A different look for New York. And here is Nowitzki. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here.
Number 33, Larry Bird.
On the wing, Giannis. Chamberlain with the rebound. New York leading by 4. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
First team foul.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scotty's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And both free throws good for Pippen.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Pass to Chamberlain. Bird right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Simmons. Kept alive. O'Neal at the elbow. Kicks it out to Giannis. Screen by O'Neal.
3-second foul.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Nowitzki looking around. It's Pippen on the way. Over Shaq. New York, no good that time either. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody bats.
Antetokounmpo.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Here's Nowitzki. And finished off by Dirk Nowitzki.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Clippers have possession. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still yet to score. Offensive rebound. A wide open look for Bird. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nowitzki for three. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Porzingis. 5 to shoot. They now take the lead. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pippen. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And it's 6 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Buries it from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
To the inside. His shot by Chamberlain, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Second shot opportunity. Chamberlain, no luck. Clippers leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pippen outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. New York moving it around. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. Again, Los Angeles.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Back to Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. They need this. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Nowitzki looking around. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. New York trails by 12. Snatched up. And here's Chamberlain. Lays it up off the glass.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nowitzki. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nowitzki's got 17.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 13. Pass to Chamberlain. Nowitzki with it. Now Bird. He's defended by Nowitzki. Bird can't hit.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Nowitzki outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
So for the Clippers, time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Billy Cunningham had some words for his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Stolen by Robinson. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
And just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Substitution on the court.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off target from outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
Outside Tatum. Tatum from three.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Kicks it out to Giannis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cunningham outside. Back to Tatum. And it falls over the rim and in. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Simmons left side. .141 left in the fourth quarter.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Simmons. And again, it's the Clippers missing. New York trails by 10. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Simmons inside. Markkanen from outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Wembanyama high post. Reverses. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
The drive by Simmons. And they get it back. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Up top, Leonard. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Ben Simmons.
So the Clippers with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.